What is up, everybody? How y'all doing? Today is the first day of Spring Anime 2017, and I am here to give you guys my recap and first impressions on Boku no Hero Academia 2nd season, or you can call it My Hero Academia 2 or 2nd season or season 2, whatever you think is good. This episode right here, I gotta say, pretty good. And the way how they adapted this episode, not bad, perfectly nice, etc. And I had to make sure to look back and see if they actually were adapting this episode right, because I don't remember much about the scene, but I did look back on the chapter, and they actually adapted scene by scene. They took the entire episode, which I think it was pretty good. I'm actually pretty happy that they adapted it right, as I was really concerned of what they were gonna do, because I thought there were some scenes that were filler but actually fit in the story, but they're actually not filler. So thank goodness for that. I'm pretty reckless and stupid for not noticing that. Okay, at the beginning of the episode, of course, we do have a big narration from Izuku, how quirks were made and how 80% of the population has quirks while the other 20% doesn't have anything, and they face discrimination a bit. And of course, Izuku was given a chance to become a hero thanks to All Might himself, his #1 idol, that kind of thing. But we also see too that after that narration, it goes into the opening, which I think the opening was pretty slick. Of course, it did make some spoilers of what's to come. Although, those of you who've been keeping up with the manga, which I am, of course, up to date with it from the very start, we would already know what's to come anyway. And I really look forward to that certain event. And of course, I'm pretty excited for it, what the event's going to be about, which I will tell you about when I'm doing my recap. Of course, certain heroes did have a meeting with the police investigator or detective, saying about this hero, about these villains, having to be part of these villain society, and this person named Shigaraki, he's called a man-child. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me, man? A man-child as a villain, etc. And it was pretty hectic here and there, honestly, and it was a really important meeting here and there. And of course, everyone was really concerned about what's to come later, although the school did temporarily close down, it does reopen back in the next day or something. But we had to it, the class was just getting ready, and we have to it that Aizawa sensei, or should I say the guy that erases the person's quirk, he ends up being okay, but he says he's okay, but he's all bandaged up, which is hilarious. Then he announces the Heroes Sports Festival, which only happens once a year. And this is a chance to be being recognized or grabbing recognition for pro heroes to become sidekicks and becoming a pro hero in society, helping people out, etc. That is one way how to say, hey, look at me, I'm hardworking, etc. It's like you take your test for college or certain exams, or you're getting your grades up, that's how you get into a college and they pick you, that kind of thing. That's how Hero Academia works in the sports festival. It's one step to become a pro hero is to grab recognition and show them that you are capable of being a sidekick, etc. So we have to it that we do see a couple of scenes where they all get excited for the sports festival, which I believe I can't blame them for that. They are they can use his advantage and be in the top, or try to grab heroes to say you should consider taking me in. We do see a scene with Ochako, of course. She was pretty funny here and there, and I actually like that, She was pretty cute, being all, "Ganbare, I'm gonna do my best," It was pretty sweet, And we do see her motivation why she wants to become a pro hero, and it was for the money, to help herself out or something. We thought, I'm pretty sure a lot of anime onlys will go oh, I'm pretty sure she just wants to help herself. But there's one thing in common, though. She actually wants to help her parents instead so they could take it easy. Of course, there was a scene with Ochako being little saying, I'll be a hero and make sure your life is easy, because her dad or her parents own a construction company, but because of how things are, they're kind of flat broke. And it was pretty tough, And I actually like seeing how Ochako is wanting to become a hero to get the money and give it to her parents and say hey, take it easy, I'll take care of the rest and so forth. So you guys don't have to worry about how you have to suffocate in society. Of course, like All Might does get to Izuku, and they end up having a small discussion where All Might can only use his quirk for about 50 to 55 minutes, I think, or I think it's 50 minutes. I don't know. I think I forgot the number, but if it's 50 minutes, okay. If I miscorrect the number, forgive me. Don't slap me left and right and say you freaking idiot. Okay, yeah. We have to it that, of course, All Might says that his time as the symbol of peace is about to end, but he also tells Izuku that's where you come in for the Hero Sports Festival. I want you to tell everyone, I'm here, you know, I am right here no matter what. You don't have to worry, I'll be your symbol of peace in the future, etc. And it ends off there. And when it came to the ending song, oh my gosh, I love that ending. It catches my heart, honestly, and it actually became a nice way to say, you know, like, this ain't the end. I don't know, but I gotta say that song is really benefiting for a lot of females in the community, you know, etc. And of course, like, the way how it shows his pictures and how the voice actresses were singing, or the Japanese singers were singing that song, especially when they're female, and the female pictures show up in the Hero Academia ending. I think it was pretty sweet, and I think it was like a nice way to tell the females don't give up, you know, etc. and so on. So overall, you know, like they actually adapted like chapter 22, you know, which I had to be sure about. I think I got the chapter wrong if I said so myself. But they adapted chapter 22 like all in one episode, which is okay, you know. I actually like it when they actually like adapt it right and not mess it up, you know. In terms of adaptation, I'm really glad for it, and etc. So overall, pretty cool episode, you know. Although like not many people will agree, I can understand that. So if anything else, I look forward to the next episode, and I'm pretty excited for that certain event. I'm really looking forward to, and yeah. Until then, I'll see you guys in my next video. So I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I hope you guys enjoyed the episode as much as I did, and I'll see you guys in my next video, of course, and that will be Shingeki no Kyojin 2nd season, alright? Peace out, bye-bye. Later.